Number 2, use consistent language that reflects your target job descriptions. To understand your audience, you will need to do some research and you'll need to document the following: the companies that you would like to work for, the roles that you think you're qualified for and that you would be interested in getting into, uh, finding job postings and then listing them and organizing them so that you can refer back to them. And then doing kind of a textual analysis. You're good at this. You know how to do this. Finding those keywords and themes that are similar to all of the job postings that you're looking at, or at least a majority of them. So step 1, start by noting both the companies you're interested in working for and the titles of the specific roles that you're interested in applying for. Once you've done that, visit the careers pages of those companies and see what kind of openings they have available. Note any roles you're interested in along with the URL of each job posting. So there are a couple of different ways you can do this. You can go directly to the companies that you're interested in, but you can also perhaps broaden the number of companies you're interested in by being on various job posting alerts. LinkedIn has a really good job posting alert system that you can sign up for, and there are many, many others that I'm sure you're probably already aware of. So these can then broaden the number of companies that you're aware of so that you can add to this list. So either by going to the companies and looking at their career openings, or through job searches, you can find companies and job postings. So at this stage, figure out a way to record this so that you've got this information. Maybe it's through a spreadsheet, or perhaps you are bookmarking the careers pages for a number of companies, whatever it is that you decide to do. Now go through each of the job description pages and make a note of the common keywords and themes within these postings. Make sure that you're recording this, because if you don't record this, you probably won't remember. So this might be part of a separate spreadsheet or a Word doc, whatever recording device you choose. So the words and themes you pull from your target job descriptions will form the foundation of the achievements that you'll choose to highlight throughout your resume to demonstrate your suitability for the role. Taking note of keywords and themes is absolutely crucial in the resume writing process. It will put you in the mindset of tailoring your resume for a specific purpose rather than randomly listing your accomplishments and hoping you catch the recruiter's attention. So a specific purpose as well as the specific audience, right? So if we're thinking about this collection of potential employers, this is your audience. These companies are telling you what they're looking for, and they're telling you in the language that they use in their job postings. Don't ignore that. Don't just assume that's not important. It is important. Here's a series of questions that you can ask yourself when you're trying to figure out what you should include in your resume. I got this list of questions from a book called How to Write the Perfect Resume by Dan Clay, just in case you're interested and you want to take a look in that. It's a fairly basic guide, but I think it gives some good tips. Anyway, here we go. If you had 30 seconds in an elevator with the CEO or the head executive of a company that you're applying to, a company or an organization, what would you tell them to convince them that you're the best person for the job? Remember your elevator speech. This might be something that you could adapt to that. For each job that you've held, which 3 things are you most proud of? This gets into some of the questions that we talked about during your career development plan stage. Which skills would your current and former co-workers say you're exceptionally good at? What kinds of awards and recognition have you received? When have you gone above and beyond the line of duty to accomplish something great? When you were packaged as if you were packaged as an action figure and put on a shelf in a job candidate store, how would you position yourself to stand out from the other action figures and make the recruiter want to buy you? I kind of like that one. That's a good visualization exercise. Picture a former manager on the phone with a recruiter giving you a positive reference. What reasons would they be giving for why you'd be a great fit for the role? That's a real self-evaluation question. I like that one too.